Is it weird to love being at home? At the end of every year and with every Christmas, I always watch Home Alone the movie as a ritual of celebration. And obviously, it's not the Christmas yet, but I watched it recently for the, who knows, 15th time maybe? Anyways, every time I watch the movie, I put myself in Kevin's shoes and wonder if the desire to be home alone is a feeling that affects everyone, or is it a thing between just me and Kevin? Is there a problem with us? Traveling could be 100 times more fun than being alone between four walls, that's obvious. To go to a gathering of friends after a while or a picnic in the park. Despite all these exciting options, why is staying at home alone still sounds so tempting, enticing, and exciting? A while ago, I asked you on Instagram to choose between staying home alone or going out with a group, and most of you guys begged to stay home alone. And that would be my answer for many times as well. To spend the evening home alone, my plans are nothing that dramatic. Just want to do the laundry my own way, order tons of the food I like the best, and wipe the floor without leaving another person's footprints on it. Listen to the music I like and dance as absurdly as I want. And best of all, simply have the house to myself. You know, not every day you get the luxury of spending the day alone at home. Parents and siblings sometimes don't get the attraction of such a day. And whenever you talk about it, they keep telling you to be grateful that you have a family. Well, I am more than grateful. But a day off, home alone, alone, it's not the opposite of gratitude. It's just a time out. Well, if someone invited me to a party or a gathering or an occasion, I would definitely want to make it. And most of the time, I enjoyed that time around other people, but I also delighted in having the place to myself. That's why other times I would rather stay home alone. An excuse? I don't have one, except that I want some time with myself. I think that spending time alone with nothing special to do is not necessarily boring or lonely. For some of us is a deeply satisfying. And if you are a homebody as I am, raise your hand and let me tell you that staying home isn't a bad thing. So don't feel guilty about your very real need to be alone. Sometimes we feel like we are just visitors of the world of people. So that's why we look so shy and solitude and for some awkward because the real world will always be our home. So I think it would be so understandable if you look at it that way. There is nothing inherently wrong with preferring time at home with a good book or a movie instead of a buzzing room of people. The need for a space and alone time isn't a flaw. It's a very real and basic need for many of us. Oh, you're curious. What are we doing home alone? Well, nothing special actually. We read, paint, take a long bath, or bake something delicious, or even just watch TV. Never underestimate the power of a good old movie. And hey, if you ever feel overwhelmed from socializing, be honest with yourself instead of faking it. Do not feel guilty if you need to call it a night earlier than everyone else. Do not feel guilty to not make it at all sometimes. The next time you feel like obligated to go out and socialize, but it's the last thing you want to do, try to remember how important it is to accept and satisfy your very real needs. After all, we all need a long time to charge our batteries. It's not a selfish behavior if you would rather stay at home. Let go of that guilt and be true to yourself. You deserve it.